Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something totally different to talk about. Usually I'd be talking about reel-to-reel tape recorder restoration, Revox reel-to-reel tape recorder restoration. But today I have something totally different. I'll be talking about headphones and in particularly noise cancelling headphone that I have, my own personal. This is not a review, mind me, this is not a review. This is just about my personal experience with noise cancelling headphones. I just came back from a very long trip from my home here in Hawaii to Florida, which takes me from Honolulu to Denver, and then from Denver to Orlando, and then coming back I went from Orlando to San Francisco to here. Each leg is just about 5 hours or a little over 5 hours long, so I have a lot of time on my hand, which means I have time to read, time to watch movie, time to listen music. So but most of the time I'm listening music and reading a book. So let me just give you a little background on what and my experience way back when in the 1990s, or 1990s, early 2000s. I was living in California, and I had to do a lot of traveling from California to Washington DC, Washington DC to Japan, and back and forth like that. I did quite a bit of traveling, so I needed a proper headphone. And at the time, what was available to me was this Automatic ER4P. I bought this unit in 2003. As you can see, the back, the sponge is all gone. I still have the foam and the ear tips. Now, this thing is awesome. I'm telling you, this thing, back in the day, the first time I used it on the airplane, the plane took off and I didn't even know it. You know, it was absolutely stunning when I put these Automatic on, right? So if you just Google it or YouTube it, you know, you'll see a lot of videos on these, and I still have this today, right, from 2003. About a month or two ago, I bought the newer version to this, which is quite good also, but I you know, find myself wanting to leave the cable alone, cut the cord, so to speak. I wanted to get away from the cords, so I opted for Bluetooth headphone. So I tried several Bluetooth headphones. I tried the Bose Quiet Comfort headphone. I tried the Blue headphone. I tried Audio Technica. I tried which other one? Did I say Sennheiser? I tried most of the Bluetooth headphones, and I rounded down to 3 headphones, right? If you want comfort, real comfort, go for Bose. I mean, to me, they are the best fitting headphone, right? If you are into music, the Sennheiser, I like how they sound. I like my music not too bassy, and have a little, you know, a lot of top end on it, right? So you can go for the Sennheiser. If you like a lot of bass, go for Sony. They're good on bass. Now, if you want real noise canceling, nobody beat Sony, right? In my opinion, because I've tried them. I've tried several noise canceling headphones, and there are tons of video on YouTube about Sony's noise canceling capability. So I don't need to go into that. What I'm here to talk about today is the headphone themselves. The AirPads that come with Sony, they are the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had. I mean, see, my ears is kind of a little big. So when I put these on, it just touch my ears. And I can only wear it for like an hour, 2 hour tops before my ears start getting very uncomfortable. So what I had to do was to start searching for a head earpads, right? Because these were so uncomfortable. Now, these are the Sennheiser. What's this one? Sennheiser PXC 550-2, and these are very good. It fits real nice on my head. You know, my ears go right into it, right? But for noise canceling, they are not the best. In my travels, this is the best one. The Sony is the best for noise canceling, right? So that's why I'm sticking to these, the Sony. So I search and search and search for proper earpads. I even go as far as to try making my own earpads. This is a prototype I was trying to make, coming up with on these Primal Luma headset. You know, it's a prototype, but I couldn't get it. The sponge is just too thick and coarse, and it wouldn't be right for the Sony. So I kind of scratched that project. So I try to search for something different. So I search and search and search until I came across these headphones, right? Dekoni Earpads, right? This is the Dekoni. This is a leather-based earpad, right? So in going on my trip, and actually these came just in time for my trip. It came like the day before I went on my trip. So I said, perfect. So when I was going, I used the leather one on the Sony noise cancelling headphone, right? And this is the 1000MX4 noise cancelling. So I use the leather earpads, and they were quite comfortable. I really do like them. But the thing is, and they're deep, right? If they're deep, so that my ears doesn't touch the back of it, and that's quite good in comparison to this. This is the original Sony earpads, right? And these, my ears touch it, and my ears touch the sides too. You know, my ears touch along here, right, and touch the bottom. So it's very uncomfortable. I can't wear it for any extended amount of time. But I found that on this one, I had it on from Honolulu to Denver, all the way. That's like almost 6 hours, or a little over 6 hours, and I never took it off. It was good. But in going over, continue wearing it on to Orlando, I find it get little discomfort on it, you know. So I had to constantly twisting it and twisting it, you know, just to ease it off. It barely touches my ears. So with 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 these, what I find, if I get like about, I'd say 5 millimeter bigger. If this was like 5 millimeter bigger, it would be perfect for my ears. I mean, the inside diameter. If it was 5 millimeter bigger, it would be perfect fit for my ears, right? So this really works well, but for me personally, my own experience, um, I couldn't wear it for, you know, for this trip and wear it back and forth on this trip. It wouldn't. It would be very uncomfortable after extended period. Now the other ear pad, I mentioned I have two. The other ear pad is like a velvet, soft velvet material on the outside. Now this one is really comfortable. I mean, this is really comfortable. I really like it, and it does feel a little bit bigger than this because I wore it all the way back on my trip, right? And I listen to music, watch movie, you know, get up and walk around with this thing, and it's very comfortable. But my ears slightly touches, you know, the rims, right? So I still had to move it around a little bit for my ears to just go straight in it and try not to make it touch, but it does touch. So 5 millimeter on this thing would be perfect. But these ones are so comfortable though. It just sucks onto my ears like this, and it just feels real nice, right? See, feels real nice. Well, one thing though, regardless of which earpod I use, the my glasses, you know, going because I wear glasses, it's very, and then to make that even worse, I had to wear my mask. So that you have the glasses, the mask, the ear pads, you know what I mean? Not a good combination. So I constantly have to be twisting and twisting. And then sometimes I take my glasses off when I'm deep into the music, you know, that gives me a little bit of relief. But these Swede earpads, they're really good. I like them. The leather ones, for people with smaller ears, yes, they will work, you know. But for me personally, this is my personal experience. The leather one, I would pass on it, on the leather ones, and they kind of heat up a little bit, not much, the leather ones, but the suede ones, no issue whatsoever. The only thing is that it's a little bit too. Give me 5 millimeter and I'll be happy, right? And that goes for this one too. So I'm not knocking either of them for that because they're the same. But I wish Sony would really listen to people and just okay, just make some small ones like this, but give us an option to get some bigger ones. You know, like, okay, make it a little bigger, and then you can choose. You know, this just cover my ears. This is no good. I hate it. The Sennheiser, really comfortable, but noise canceling is just where it takes a hit, right? The Sony, noise canceling, perfect. I mean, this, well, and of course my old Etymatic is still here, but I need to cut the cord, so I won't use that anymore. So these are the Dekoni earpads. that I received, right? So I would really recommend these ones. This one is the EPZ-XM4-CHL-D, right? That's one headset, I mean earpad, and this one is the EPZ-XM4-CHSD, right? And these earpads, they were easy to install. It comes with a little tool. Comes with this little tool to just pluck it out and just insert insert it, and it's very easy. So I can't recommend these enough. They're really good, but like I said, I need like about 5 millimeter in size, increase in the size to make me real happy. You might be wondering about this this Penduluma. The Penduluma headphone, again, is a cheapy headphone. I bought this at an audio show in LA some years ago, and this thing, it really sounds good, and it's a Bluetooth headphone, but the earpad just disintegrate, so I had to come up with a prototype, which I was going to convert for the Sony, but this is where it reached, but still works good. All right, the thing is, all these expensive headphones, they come with these soft leather, you know, for the ear pads and the headband. But after a while, just like you can see on this thing here, it had the same soft leather. It just disintegrate. It just turned into a mush, you know. It just crazy. You pay good money for heads, and even my expensive Fostech headphone, the earpads is going to, you know, it's ruined, you know. It's like crazy. Let me show it to you. Look at, I don't know if you can see it, but the pads are gone. You see that? The pads are gone. These soft leather thing, they're just crazy. You know. The headband too is going. You know. So I wish these people would, they charge good money for these headphones, but you know, crappy material. Just crazy. So in conclusion, my trip was quite satisfying using the Dekoni earpads for the Sony WH-1000MX4 noise cancelling headphone, and the Swede, the head pad with the Swede was much more comfortable to me than the leather earpad. Highly recommend Dekoni. They said for. So anyway, thank you for watching, and this is my experience with the Sony and my quest to find a very comfortable earpad for it. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. See this? Sennheiser. Real light, real comfortable. Yeah, but the noise cancelling is nothing to talk about. With respect to noise isolation, the Etymatic EP4 also is much better than the Sennheiser. PXC 550-2. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.